Kappa Delta is not merely a white rose nor a pen. It is much more. It is the culmination of all those ideals which lead to true friendship. The Kappa Delta circle of friendship is made of treasured experiences guided by something bigger than ourselves, and we share it with you now as we put into words, as best we can, the reasons for our love. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me.
Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend.
It's long been on my mind, you know it's been a long, long time. I tried to find the ways that I can make you understand the way I feel about you, and just how much I need you to be there where I can talk to you when there's no one else around.
I've got some special friends. I've lived with them, sang with them, talked with them, cared with them, prayed with them, believed in them, and they believed in me. I've got some special friends.
Yes.
Where
I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me.
In the back of the heart, there's always an island, solitary, away from even friendly people. An island meant to share sometimes with one. It's populated with friendly music, green things, shells and clippings, and words. Words never, never spoken. This is a real place with balloons that don't break and kites that always fly. Birds that stay around. I've never shared my island with anyone before, but you can see it if you like. In return, I don't ask for much, now and then a touch. Perhaps a friendly word or just the sight of your eyes invading my private world. Yes, perhaps just a little love. Not much, but more. More than you give to strangers. I'll take you there so you can see the place where all worlds unwind. My little island of the mind.
See, I'd like to share my life with you, show you things I've seen, places where I'm going to, places where I've been, to have you there beside me, and never be alone. All the time that you're with me, then we'll be at home.
If it's really anything at all, a sorority is not entirely a flower, national convention, monogrammed rings, worn-out songs, bylaws, or a golden pen. And it's not entirely an institution, a creed, a legacy, an obligation, or a way of life.
If you're going to insist it is something, a sorority is only moving in for the first time and slowly learning that all the beautiful people have fat legs and use mouthwash and wear last year's coats. It's sitting next to an alum you don't know and being nice because it all means so much to her. It's long, tired eternities of black coffee and exam snacks when you can't remember the Renaissance architects or the mossy taproot system. It's borrowing a skirt from Celine and a blouse from Alia and shoes from Abby, and passing it all off as your own. It's sitting on the back steps and listening with all your helplessness because she's lost and she's lonely and it seems the whole world just fell into ugly little pieces. And it's coming in late one night and closing the door to tell someone who's seen you through the hardest years of your life that you're happy now and getting married.
And the sorority is, I suppose, a kind of evaluation. You grow up inside these elegant halls and perhaps you do learn
sometimes just shoulder pads, and that skinny arms sometimes hide a great man. You learn that sometimes lecture halls are just watery echoes, and that there are silent rooms for your deeper rivers. You learn that the world is made up of people you are not gonna like, and you're gonna learn to live with them anyway. You learn to wait because change is slow and change isn't always right. You learn that love has never been easy and that it's a long time coming.
And if you're very smart or very lucky, you learn that no matter how big or how messy the world becomes, what is precious and what is permanent is always the same. And in the end, a sorority can only be a better way to stumble up the back stairs and walk out the front door.
What is Kappa Delta? It isn't just a group of girls gathering together. It isn't just a status symbol to tack behind your name. And it isn't the material gains one receives from belonging. Rather, Kappa Delta is a feeling so deep and so meaningful that it can almost be considered an emotion.
Kappa Delta is that which is good. It is beauty from within. It is the beyond of sisterly love. It shares a meaning all of its own. To each and every one of us, Kappa Delta is wanting to do, instead of having to do. It is always striving for the honorable, beautiful, and highest things in all walks of life.
To be a good Kappa Delta is the goal of every girl within our circle. The goal is not easily obtainable though, for to be a good Kappa Delta is honor, and one must be worthy of honor and be able to accept its many responsibilities. Only love, concern for others, and dedication to Kappa Delta and will make a true Kappa Delta. With this as our foundation, Kappa Deltas strive not only for the white rose and diamond shield, but for the inner meaning known only to Kappa Deltas. It's a meaning that once known is always understood.
Okay, here we go.